Next question is, a developer has a requirement to create an order when an opportunity reaches a closed-won status. Which tool should be used to implement this requirement? Option A, Lightning Component. Option B, Apex Trigger. Option C, Lightning Flow. Option D, Process Builder. Correct answer is option B. Next question is, a team of developers is working on a source-driven project that allows them to work independently with many different org configurations. Which type of Salesforce orgs should they use for their development? Option A, developer orgs. Option B, developer sandboxes. Option C, full copy sandboxes. Option D, scratch orgs. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer creates a new Apex trigger with a helper class and writes a test class that only exercises 95% coverage of the new Apex helper class. Change set deployment to production fails with the test coverage warning. Test coverage of selected Apex trigger is 0%, at least 1% test coverage is required. What should the developer do to successfully deploy the new Apex trigger and helper class? Option A, increase the test class coverage on the helper class. Option B, remove the failing test methods from the test class. Option C, run the tests using run all tests method. Option D, create a test class and methods to cover the Apex triggers. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer must build an application that tracks which accounts have purchased specific pieces of equipment that are represented as products. Each account could purchase many pieces of equipment. How should the developer track that an account has purchased a piece of equipment? Option A, use the asset object. Option B, use a master detail on product to account. Option C, use a custom object. Option D, use a lookup on account to product. Correct answer is option A. Next question is, where are two locations a developer can look to find information about the status of asynchronous or future calls? Choose two options. Option A, time-based workflow monitor. Option B, Apex Flex queue. Option C, Apex jobs. Option D, paused flow interviews component. Correct answer is option B and option C. Next question is, a developer is asked to create a Visualforce page that displays some account fields as well as fields configured on the page layout for related contacts. How should the developer implement this request? Option A, use the Apex include tag. Option B, use the Apex related list tag. Option C, add a method to the standard controller. Option D, create a controller extension. Correct answer is option B. Next question is, what does the Lightning Component framework provide to developers? Option A, support for Classic and Lightning UIs. Option B, templates to create custom components. Option C, extended governor limits for applications. Option D, pre-built components that can be reused. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer writes a single trigger on the account object on the after insert and after update events. A workflow rule modifies a field every time an account is created or updated. How many times will the trigger fire if a new account is inserted, assuming no other automation logic is implemented on the account? Option A 8, option B 1, option C 4, option D 2. Correct answer is option D. Next question is, a developer needs to implement the functionality for a service agent to gather multiple pieces of information from a customer in order to send a replacement credit card. Which automation tool meets these requirements? Option A, Lightning Component. Option B, Flow Builder. Option C, Process Builder. Option D, Approval Process. Correct answer is option B,